once again joined for our lovely D&D sessions, starting off the list with Basil.
Hi.
Yes, moving on along, we've got Cross.
Hi.
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 Moving next, we got Libra.
Hello.
Hello. We've got Shimply.
Yes. Hello. Sorry, I was
I-
redeeming something I forgot I was going to
What
redeem.
is this name?
And
It's a joke I was teasing Libra about.
And the one questioning everything is our lovely DM, Sage.
Hi! Thanks for resubbing, Cross. 6 months. Time flies. Crazy, ain't it?
Holy
My
shit.
I thought you were gonna hit me with a
I
fucking
got informed
silence.
that my sub is going to lapse, and I'm going to cry.
And then me, I've been here the Ow!
Oh,
Oh God!
are you okay?
You good? Jesus.
Just taking me down.
You have not been here the whole time if you're dying.
Damn Rice is
Please don't
taking me
die.
down. I've stolen his catchphrase. He's trying to take me down. Don't hurt me, Sam. I'm sorry.
Damn, bro.
Making an NPC named Sam to hunt Soleil to the ends of the earth. Noted.
Wait, whoa.
Make it Samantha Requiem.
There you go. 2 birds.
Secretly a corrupt politician who extorts orphanages
it's
for
Rex.
goblins. Oh no. Wait, what?
It's her ex?
I feel like I just missed a very important piece of information.
Well, apparently the Samantha Requiem is the druid that stalked to the end of the earth and is your ex.
No, I don't think so.
There's so many questions.
So many questions and not enough answers.
Oh. Blurp. Do the thing, Blurp.
Nah.
Blurp.
The immortal.
My patience.
Kyuu is
There's a
trying your
thread.
patience, alright.
There is a thread there, and you're dancing on an edge, and I want you to know that it's a slippery slope. Anyway,
Aren't I always dancing under patience?
Kyuu, this
You know,
man
my
holds Soleil's
actual
life in
dream-
his hands.
This is
do.
true.
Among other things, I hold many lives in my hands in this campaign.
He
I
holds
want you to
many
know.
things in his hands. Take that as you will.
Slipper slip like a snake. You can say they're edgy. Oh my gosh. Help, my
Whom wishes to commence the recap? For no reward, given that Q decides to be Q.
God damn it, Kyuu.
Or I can do it and give myself an inspiration.
I suddenly lost all the words, but no pen.
Okay. Who's doing it?
Last time on Before the Dusk, what happened was we
Flashback.
all Rebecca had died, and we all kind of accepted that and gathered that, and we went to bed. And then the next morning is where we left off at last session. In that morning, we've come to find that Rebecca's body was stolen, and we have no idea where it is. And we just kind of said, okay, and left. Didn't really dig too much into that. And then on our way, and then on our way to, gosh, I can't remember the name of where we were going. Iron Ridge. Yeah, thank you. On our way to Iron Ridge, we stumbled upon a man who is no older than 18 years of age, basically 1v1ing a dragon. And we just kind of like let that happen, and he was cool. And the dragon like left licking its wounds. So this dude is awesome. His name was Guy. Guy is a ball of sunshine, and he only believes in himself, and he wants to be a hero, and that's wholesome and cute. Continuing our journey, we ended up having Guy join us on our journey to Iron Ridge as we cut across country. While we were cutting across country, a cavalry was kind of tailing us. In an effort to go see what this cavalry was about, Celine probably very stupidly left off the carts and it's like dark. It's dusk out. She hopped off and like decided to wait in the bushes basically to see who these people were, what they were about, if they were bandits or if they were guards, what have you. And she was spotted by the leader of them, and the leader turned out to be Lucian, the current crowned prince of Iron Ridge. And he took us back to Iron Ridge, and it was very tense because Celine was throwing out a shotgun of like blast of half truths, half lies, and him being the astute person that he is, just kept trying to fish for details until we got to Iron Ridge. And then when we finally got there, we kind of went our separate ways as the team discussed how we were about to basically be thrown in jail by giving this letter to the royal physician. Uh, Guy decided to go with Timothy to find a shop as they are now best buds, by my understanding. Um, the plan was that it would just be me, Celine, Shelly, and Bollie to go and do this, despite Sky's protests and the arguments back and forth. And then we all went to bed, I believe. And that is what happened last time on Before the Dusk.
Every time you say it, I think Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm.
And then my quick
Did
little
I miss anything else?
and then
Yeah,
my quick little sidebar with Sage took place after y'all went to bed because Shelly slipped out of the inn to go retrieve her items that was left behind at the inn she stayed on before kidnapped by the drow. Managed to get some new clothes and get her clothes back in a few spell books, along with basically making friends with Sal before returning to the inn. Nothing too important. Tee.
Indeed. Basil, you can take your inspiration. So, you guys will all wake up in the inn, which was, I believe, the Poison Apple,
Yeah.
the next morning with a long rest under your belt, ready to face the day.
I have something I want to do early this morning. That is, unless anybody else has something they else want to do. Nope. Okay. I am gonna go knock on Sky's door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Prepare yourself.
Oh my.
Celine is,
Oh, no.
Celine's knocking on your door very early in the morning.
Guy's very confused and probably like, I swear to fuck, I paid for this room, right? I didn't forget. Why would they give me the key if I didn't pay? As he answers the door, just tired off his ass.
Question is did Sky remember to pull on their pants first?
I would assume so if he's answering the door. Probably nothing else, and there's still probably a slime on my head. Since that was handed to me, I put it on my head, and if it has not moved, I have not moved it.
Your hair is all gelled up this morning.
Yeah. Just hello.
Bonjour.
Did I oversleep?
I have a question for you.
Okay.
I feel bad. I kind of shushed you into being a part of the outside team, but I was curious as to why did you want to get thrown in jail with us?
The wording got me. I, like I said, I was trying. I want to be able to protect you all, aka keeping you in my sights. Otherwise, I don't know what the hell you're up to.
Why is it so important for you to be in, like, for us to be in your line of sight?
I mean, I guess it's technically not. It's just I don't know what the hell's going on if you're not in the line of sight.
You
It's kind of hard to
feel
protect
very.
somebody if you can't see them.
I understand that. You feel very protective of us because Monsieur Saladin said so, correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
And you want to do a good job, correct?
Yes.
Celine's just gonna look very thoughtfully. um,
He's just sitting there like, what is this
Do you-
questioning? I'm so confused.
and do you still want to get thrown in jail with us, or would you prefer to be on the outside, or would you prefer to be with us in jail?
I don't know, but why are you asking this now? Isn't this song like sorted?
Well, we did, but then I thought, well, I thought that I was very forceful with you last night, and I want to make sure that you're also comfortable with this deal. Also, because I don't want. I also don't want the disagreement between any of our party members to where we say one thing, but then we go behind each other's backs and do something else, kind of like how I did last night, hopping into the bushes. That was very wrong of me. But I just want to make sure that you are getting what you want out of this, because obviously you take Monsieur Saladin's orders very seriously, and you want to fulfill them to the best of your ability, correct? And I do not know how best to carry out your orders, so I figured I'd ask you on how best to carry out your orders.
I mean, you did make a good point of being able to break things down from the outside. It'll be a lot easier than breaking them down from the inside without, something to break with. And now I kind of have to looks upward towards the slime. Just kind of have to take care of this thing.
I mean, you could always give that to Soleil as well, but even though it was pretty much decided last night, I still it. I would not call myself the leader of this group. However, a good leader is supposed to hear what everybody in the party wants, and I just want to make sure that everybody is heard.
I mean,
for the most part, I'm still
Don't-
working on it.
apparently you guys are going to get arrested, Van Veo and that's I did not know that.
Well,
I don't really
well,
know how to handle that part enough. Because I'm kind
Well-
of supposed to keep you out of such situations.
I think it's more of keep us out of drow prisons, not so much of human prisons. They're very different. This is more political reasons, not so much using us as lifelines and or batteries for doom and destruction. This is more political bullshit, if you will. Bureaucracy, things like that. Very different. We're most likely just going to be bored in there the whole time. I'm going to sneak in a little bouncy balls that I got.
Will you be able to?
Also,
You know what? I don't want to know how the hell you're going to do
It's a secret pocket.
It's a secret.
that. Exactly what he doesn't want to do.
Pocket.
Cheetahs have pouches. They really
What?
don't, but no, they don't.
I think it might be best if I stay out of Soleil, because, I mean, if nothing else, if things go wrong, at least from what I can tell, your two heaviest hitters are going to still have their weapons.
Yeah.
You're
could
like the fastest hitter, but I don't think you're the heaviest one.
No, I'd agree with that statement. My hits are not very hard. I can just do a lot of them at once. But if it makes you feel better, I'm sure that you could just sit outside the jail cell. Like, you know how there is in most jail cells, how there's like the wall and then the tiny little like 1 foot by 1 foot square of bars. I'm sure you could sit up there and we could still talk to each other. I can't imagine that would be, you know. What was
I'm
the
not
word I
sure
was
they
going to
would
use?
be okay with me just sitting that close to everyone, looking
Oh,
the way I do.
You can
with my
still be
weapon.
around.
And a slime on my head.
Thugs hang around prisons all the time.
Cross, are you okay? Cross, do we need a
Is
minute?
something
Do you
quite
need a
humorous?
The chat's just wild.
I'm good. Keep going.
I guess it depends upon where. I my point is try to keep guard best you can, and I will feel safer for knowing that you are there, Sky. And she'll like put like a paw on your shoulder.
Kind of thrown off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, I would make you feel better. I got the
Yes.
feeling you haven't really liked me much for since
You and I
a
have
certain
not
incident.
interacted much. My indifference can come off as coldness, so my apologies. I just haven't had much of a reason to talk to you, I suppose.
That means that seems to be the case with pretty much everyone. Everything's apparently a mess with you guys all the time.
I can't say anything against. Yes, you're correct. I'm trying to cope with it as best I can. So just give me. We'll get through this, Monsieur. We'll get through this, Sky. I promise you, we'll get through this.
Better. Jeez.
All right.
We've already lost one of you.
Actually, we've lost. Let's see. We've lost
Oh,
like
no.
3, I think.
Jeez.
But there was Rebecca, and then there was Cody, who you saw go into a portal.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
just 2.
Numbers are hard.
Numbers are hard.
I mean, yeah, sometimes, especially big
Yeah.
ones.
But anyway, thank you for this chat this morning. I will see you down for breakfast. And Cillian's gonna start marching her way down towards breakfast.
He just kind of sits there and blinks for a second. Just, oh, that was weird. Cool, so I guess. And then just close the door and just sits on the bed for a minute before, like, okay, I should just get dressed. I'm okay. These people are weird.
Lug livers, that's a thing in this world. Oh boy.
Are y'all okay over there in chat?
I don't know.
No, they are not.
We're having a
I'm
good
trying
fucking
to
time.
roleplay my fantasy adventure.
Right? And they're role-playing a whole different thing.
Jeez Louise. You focus on the plot at hand.
So,
I was
you guys
listening to
make your way
both. That was
down
making me
to-
die. Fuck.
Zone them out. Zone them out. Power through.
Turn off Twitch. Just minimize the window. Something.
Minimize the windows, close out the plugins and docks.
Stripper inhaler.
Oh my god.
Where's my stripper inhaler?
There we go. Before the dusk.
What are any of y'all gonna do if you get big enough that this shit just goes off in on the side of the screen all day?
Zone out. Zone out. Anyway,
Zone
so you
out.
guys make your way to the main floor of the Poison Apple and group up at a table, I am assuming. Guy would be joining you.
Timothy and Guy.
Timothy and Guy, correct. They seem to be sharing plans about real estate shopping.
I imagine
Oh, no.
Cillian's probably one of the first ones down because she wanted to talk with Sky. And she'll walk over. Bonjour, messieurs. How goes it?
Well, hello there. Hey, how's it going, Miss Celine? It's good to see you.
Good to
I hope
see
you're
you
doing
too.
fantastic this morning.
What are you up to?
Well, we were discussing real estate, you know? So I'm trying to figure out where a good shop would be. Catch my drift?
Well, let me think. A place where there's lots of foot traffic is a good idea. A place
Well, yeah,
between.
obviously we're gonna put it in the business district.
Are you planning on getting customers of all sorts, like poor ones, rich ones? You know, are you discriminatory? Do you want more high quality, or do you want more, like just general customers?
Our reputation will speak for itself. I promise you that. We'll start small and grow. You know, we'll be catering to all sorts. Whoever needs my alchemical creations, that's for sure. I already offered Guy here a hero's discount, wouldn't you know?
Is there any what's the word for is there a chance in the future perhaps for a sponsor's discount? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Because I gave him so much money.
Of course! Absolutely! We can discuss the details later, but for now, how's about the family discount?
Fair enough.
Seating Caroline.
Fair enough. It sounds wonderful, Monsieur. Monsieur Timothy. I would probably point to. Like, I imagine they have like a map out in front of them.
No, they're just talking. There's no map.
Oh, there's no map. Okay. Celine would think back to where her and like the circus like have come through Iron Ridge and like where we performed and kind of like where we would do like street shows and stuff like that. And I would kind of I would suggest like, oh yeah, like this is the area where we always came and we always got a lot of foot traffic, but only like during the times, you know, when we were around, you know, like just give them like a general if they're asking for help basically, but if they're not and like and just a passing mention.
You can give me a history check, sure.
Oh gosh. I'm not good at those. Okay, I this time I remember. So a 16 minus 1, so 15.
Yeah, you know where like there's multiple business districts in this big town, some busier than others. You kind of know which ones see a lot more action than the other ones. But it also depends on what's available for purchase.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I would tell them what I know and then ask for breakfast. We'll just. I'm gonna have a big breakfast because I imagine we're not gonna be able to eat good after this
You're gonna be in
morning.
prison. This is your
Yeah,
last great meal.
pretty much.
I like it. Yeah. So you will get whatever breakfast brought out to you that you so wish.
Um,
Yes, but everyone can make their way to the main dining area and regroup. Any last minute conversations or plans of the party before you initiate planning get rested?
After I pay for my food, I give all of my money and other important belongings to Soleil and Sky to have them either store it in their room, and that's about all the preparations I need.
Fantastic.
Bollie
So
hands
Soleil-
his
Bathroom.
his parts bag to probably Sky
Uh-oh.
Good call.
because he thinks that he would think it's less weird to have corpses on him.
Yeah, Sky did mention that.
Shelly would be like checking on Sam Gitch, making sure that that little kitty fucker is good to go and will behave for Sky before.
I imagine.
Oh.
Oh no, continue. Sorry.
No, go for it.
I was gonna say you can make an animal check
Ye-
for Sandwich.
While you're rolling, all I was gonna say is like this episode. Every time we look at Sky, they have a new hairdo because Sam just keeps gelling it in a different way.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I
I'm
love that.
I've got a 17 in animal handling.
It seems like Samgitch is going to be pretty well behaved for Sky.
Nuzzle, nuzzle.
Assuming Sky doesn't provoke it.
Don't plan to.
So then, if the party has everything set, we will then commence the divide of 6:17 p.m. Spice time, and have Bollie, Shelly, and Celine begin heading to the capital, to this the main citadel of the city, the keep. and then have Soleil and Sky on what they're doing on the in between.
Yeah. Shelly would give Sky a quick hug before following Bollie and Celine out. Trying to steal like a last little bit of courage because fuck, she's nervous.
Soleil, kind of like wanders out from the bathroom and she's like, "Oh, is it time to go already?" So it's like, "All right, I'm ready for adventure. Never mind," and proceeded to sprint to the bathroom.
That's canon now.
It's canon.
She
Mhm.
came down, said, "I'm ready for adventure," and then sprinted away instead.
Absolutely, for sure. Oh man.
I was gonna make a rain shower joke, but I'm gonna refrain.
Okay.
When it rains, it
problems.
thunders.
Shush. Shush. Why do you do shush?
Are we? Are we though?
Yes. I'm trying to play D&D. I don't know what the rest of you guys are doing.
I don't know what they're doing.
So
I don't know. My brain's
Bollie,
off.
Shelly, Bollie, and Celine are heading to the uh, the keep, right? The Citadel, the center of town, the Richie Rich district. Leaving behind Soleil, Sky, Timothy, and Guy, basically, right?
Knock, knock.
Yeah.
Not. So since Celine is gone, Soleil and Sky, what are you two doing while the rest of the party is getting imprisoned?
I think Soleil is kind of like devising with Sky and how like necessarily want to do this because obviously they need to be nearby within range for um any sort of like communications that might come through because I do remember last session that Soleil uh talked to Shelly aside to make sure that she had like a sending or a message spell that she could use
Mhm.
to let Soleil know if when she needed to move out. I think Soleil is kind of staying. She's like not directly near them, but she's like kind of walking parallel to them on like a different street.
I will be fully transparent with you, Soleil and Sky, and the rest of you as well. They will be in prison for 2 days. So essentially, Soleil and Sky, you guys have 2 days to burn.
Oh jeez.
Okay, we've got 2 days to burn.
2 days to burn. I will. What Timothy and Guy are doing is looking around at businesses for sale, like shop fronts for sale.
Okay,
That's
okay.
what they're doing day one. Because Timmy will likely find something day one and purchase it and start working on it day two. So that is what they
Okay.
will be doing if you want to participate in that, or if you two want to do something else in Iron Ridge.
Oh,
I
It's
I
think.
remembered something. Sorry.
Go ahead.
yes.
Bolly
No,
would
you're
have
good.
given Timmy his money, like
Okay.
all of Bolly's current money, like
With
to
the
help with
stipulation
the
to hold on to it, or with the stipulation to use.
to use for the shop.
Okay. Perfect.
Soleil Soleil will probably be going with Timmy and Guy. But I think most of the time, like obviously she'll be helping like weigh in whenever like with certain things. Like I think her main thing is like weighing in on how if it can be broken into easily, well, considering her
Mhm.
past. But I think she's also kind of keeping an eye out on like routes. She's looking around on in case they need to make a quick getaway. Like she's kind of noting down areas that they can go
No,
to
this is
or to
this
take
is all.
like to take action and move.
Soleil's Soleil's plan is basically to stake out the area that they're being kept in, right?
Yeah,
And then
I'd
when
probably be
not
doing the
doing
same, but
that,
for weaknesses instead of escape routes.
okay, so you guys are kind of working together on this. And then will it be the same of like hanging out with Timmy and Guy on the after you scout it out, like you spend the first day to scout it and then the second day to wait and see, or how are you dividing that? So I know what
um,
parts of Timothy and Guy's excursion you would be in on.
I think Soleil is kind of like seeing them up, like walking by them, seeing them up until like they are out of her view, and then she's like doing a quick scan around the area just to like get an idea of where, um, like potential access points in case she needs to break in or like she needs to get in. And once she kind of has an idea of like, okay, maybe this, or this, she's going to meet up with Timothy and Guy.
Okay. Gotcha. Same Sky?
Yeah, Sky's just kind of following Soleil's lead, because Sky's, as much as he wants to be just this independent awesomeness, he is kind of just a follow orders type for the moment. So he's just
Okay.
like, oh, that seems like a smart thing. I'm gonna look for weaknesses and just kind of following Soleil around, because Soleil obviously is also the one like waiting on any kind of signal. So if
Because
I'm not if he's away from her, then they're not
Yeah.
getting the signal.
because this is useful information that could be useful now to you guys or be useful to the party later potentially. I will give you. You have to choose 3 skills that you want to give checks for to succeed at scoping out this place. You cannot reuse the same one. I want 3 different skills that you are utilizing to scope
I
out this.
have 3 different skills.
3
You
different
said-
skills.
I sure hope so.
I have 5 skills that I'm even like good at. Most of them I don't know if they begin.
And then I want you to kind of like tell me why this skill is being useful in this application.
Um.
Oh no.
Okay.
Does it have
So
to be
for
one we have proficiency in?
No, it doesn't have to be one you're proficient in. It just has to be 3 different skills that you want to give me kind of a narrative of like how you're scoping this place out, so I can reward you with this information.
are they getting harder as they go, or
Your description and the connection I see between the skill and what you're doing makes the DC that I will go off of. So if it's like really obvious, like I used investigation to investigate the surroundings to see how I could get in, how we could get out, stuff like that. Like then it'd be like,
Okay.
oh, that's a good description. Oh, that's like a 13 DC, nothing crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
So for her first skill, I think she's gonna be using her probably her insight on like past experience. She's gonna be kind of using her past experiences to give herself like to use insight on general like basic escape routes, like typical ways that they could get out, like whether it be side streets or like through into alleyways and stuff like that.
Okay. I see it. I see the vision. 15 DC.
15. All right. Did say 13 plus 3. That's a 16.
Perfect. So 1 pass. Sky,
Gotcha.
where are you using?
Uh, let's see. In order of like operations, probably wise. Probably perception be his first one. He's looking, like I said, looking for weak points, any cracks in stone, any like a hole, anything that either an axe, a head, a fist, whatever could go through, or at least break down enough to like cause structural damage.
Sure. Looking for weak points. I dig it. Uh, I'll say a 14 for that. A lenient 14.
And with perception, it's a 13.
It's a 13. I'll still give it. I'll still make it a pass.
Okay, cool.
Said it was lenient. Okay. Soleil.
Soleil's next one is gonna be she's gonna be using her perception to get an idea of how like the density of guards and or patrol that might be going around in this area, like kind of around where she thinks she might be able to get in and get out. She's kind of like using her perception to like get an idea of the people that are around, an idea of how heavily armored they are, or like just the density of the people that are around.
Sure. I will give that a 12.
9 plus 3 is a 12.
Hell yeah. Okay. 1 pass. Okay. Sky.
His second one is probably stealth, because he's a ditz, but he does also know that the sooner you get caught, the sooner you got to start fighting back against it. So he would know that like you want to get a little bit more into things. So he'd probably be using stealth to figure out like where blind spots are, where especially if they can line up with the any weak points that he could find. Trying to figure
Lovely.
out like the order of operations people are doing, just things that would make it easier for him to get in if he needs to.
Okay, I like it. I like it. I will give you a 13.
Haha, that's 21 altogether.
Fantastic. All right, your last
Yay.
skill, Soleil.
Okay. During her like scoping around, does she find a potential access point that she believes could lead to to a lower level, to like a dungeon,
You
from
trying to
using
like
her
go
like
inside, or are you trying to scope out this?
so
Like,
this is so she I'm kind of like thinking like from one of her past either from her perception check or from her insight check on like if she found a potential access point, like because I was thinking of her using stealth to kind of like get close to this access point and kind of seeing if it's locked or if like how easily she could get into it.
okay, so you want to use stealth for this check?
Yeah,
Okay,
she's gonna use stealth.
okay, awesome. 14.
Uh, 13 plus 9 is 21.
Oh hell yeah. Okay, good. So that is yours passed. Sky, your final check.
I'm gonna actually go with athletics. What his thing
Okay.
would be the reasoning being able to like figure out, for even though you can't really tell a lot about the inside of a building, you can kind of gather basic and like structural and stuff, because you like ways to get around, ways to confuse your enemies, ways that you can get in or out that they wouldn't expect you to be able to. That's the kind of things that he's like plotting out. That
Okay.
like
It's
basic
a bit of a
athletics to
stretch.
throw off
Yeah.
the character. Yeah, I know it was a stretch. I
It's a
don't
bit
have
of
a
a
lot of
stretch, but
I
I
don't have a
like
lot of
it. I
good
like it.
skills.
I will give you a 15 as your DC.
Ooh, 15. Aha, 16 plus 6, so 22.
Okay. Perfect. So
Heck yeah, my stretch worked. Yes. I was like, what do I do for a third thing here?
it works. I saw the vision. I saw the vision. You, also keep in mind, you guys are basically spending an entire day on this endeavor, right?
Yeah.
It was either athletics or survival I was debating between.
Fair. So with all 6 passed, you two are in the possession of, if you share your findings with each other, which is what I'm
Of
assuming,
course.
Yeah.
you have a perfect idea of how everything in this establishment works, to where should you need to plan something to get into this place, this top district, you would be able to execute it pretty flawlessly. You would have precise information of whatever is happening under normal circumstances. Does that make sense?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, side note, I think
Fantastic.
my athletics thing falls more into how Celine fights, but I was like, I'm gonna try it anyway.
So part of that last one, Sage, with with the access point, like the one that she found, is it locked?
Okay. Yes, it is locked. So now that you have
Um.
perfect information, they are in prison in the top district. So this is the district that the emperor resides in. His residence is up here. It is very heavily guarded. This is why the information of how things like are up here is very valuable. And you guys have a flawless insight of that, so that information is valuable. It's very heavily guarded up here. I'm just saying. I want to make it clear. I just want to make it clear what you possess. So
Hell
there
yeah.
are multiple buildings up here that are the inner ring of the nobility. There is 2 barracks of royal guard that live up here and patrol full time. Like they don't leave this area. Um, as well as there is like the throne room, right?
Gotcha.
So it's like a
Um.
giant castle that intertwines with these other noble buildings, and it's big.
Okay.
That's a
I
huge
will leave it
bitch.
alone for now. For later, because what I was getting at was like I was gonna see if I could like take a look at the lock,
Mm-hmm.
to see if like to try and get an idea of what she will be working with when if she needs to pick anything.
Yeah, absolutely. So, based on the layout, those hidden hatches that exist on the outside quickly lead to the lower levels. And so, like, if someone's running or something like that, guards can get to the top floor much quicker. So it's likely that if once you pick the lock, it's barred on the other side. It's meant to be open from the inside. But with enough finagling, you could get in, and that would lead to a hallway that is likely not very guarded at the moment.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So with that information, I think she'll leave it there, and she'll kind of like look at Sky, going, "If we need to, this is how we shall get in, and if things go correctly, should be how we get out as well."
Got it.
Yes. Um, we should probably head back for today, and kind of regroup with Timmy and Guy, make sure that they're not up to too many shenanigans.
Yeah, that's true. Knowing our luck, we'll lose one of them.
Or they got lost.
Losing one way or another.
Listen, we don't want to lose them. Stop insinuating that we might lose them.
Well, apparently this party is good at this.
I've kind of started gathering that.
The two newest members just having a bonding moment over the fact that what they joined is insane.
Yeah.
Soleil's gonna put her hand on Sky's shoulder, and be like, "I don't know what I got myself into, but you know what? It's definitely beats being alone. So let's hope for the best and go make sure the rest of our party is okay."
I had some information going into this, and I didn't have all of it. Clearly.
Well, that doesn't make me feel any better. Let's go. And Soleil
I
will
know
like.
at least one of them is very capable. The others it seems to be very dependent on what's going on.
She's gonna like shake her head slightly. The clouds around her head are gonna like turn like a not a dark gray but like a lightly gray color, and they're just gonna be like very confused, very like, "Oh, please don't put that idea in my head." Before she kind of like pats Sky's shoulder, and goes, "All right, I'm gonna go head back now. If there's anything that you need, like anything else that you find, if you stick around, please let me know."
I don't think it's a good idea for me to be the one sticking around. I'll get caught.
It's like that's probably
I think
true.
I've
Come on
stealthed
now.
as much as I can today.
You know what? I'm very proud of you. You did very good.
Only hung the Mission Impossible theme once.
Dun, dun,
You can't prove anything.
More like crunch theme.
da, da, da.
Da-da-da.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
So that concludes Sky and Soleil's day one. Shelly, Bollie, Celine, your day one. You guys are heading up to the top district, which is, the royal district, where obviously the royal physician would reside.
Celine has the letter tucked in her waistband, basically. Just yeah. Are you two ready for this shit show?
As I'll ever be.
Mm-hmm.
Been rot for at least a week.
Yeah.
Like, right, forgot about that.
This is probably going to be a bit scary, Shelly. Are you sure you're mentally prepared for this?
I'll be fine, sis.
All right.
She sounds so defeated.
I know. Celine will walk over to Shelly. Here, you can hold on to this. And Shelly, it's not Shelly. Celine, hands you her tail, basically.
Aww.
What? Why am I holding on to your tail?
Comfort. You know, elephants do the same thing when they march on. They hold tails to keep in line. It's a thing of comfort. It's so cute to see little baby elephants reach their trunks up to their mother's tail. It's very wholesome.
I feel like Bollie is going to take off his holy symbol and offer it to her as an attempt to comfort.
Really, I'm okay, guys.
It always makes me feel better when I'm nervous.
Then you should hold on to it. You have more reason to fear
I'm
than
not
I do.
nervous about this, though. If people don't
Is Shelly
like me,
hiding
they don't like
something?
me.
Can I insight check Shelly?
You can.
Roll persuasion or deception against my
Good job, Josh.
insight.
You're just as deceptive as Shelly would be. Suspicious ass.
All right, what am I rolling again?
Persuasion or deception, it if you're like actively like putting on a brave face or lying about something, deception. If you are genuinely trying to convince Celine that you are fine and you are telling the truth, persuasion, I believe.
Uh, let's
And I
go.
rolled a 23.
Well, I'm. Both of those are fucking charisma, and that's my dump stat. I got nothing there, so it's a straight fucking dice roll for me. So I lose either way.
Go for it. We got
So,
it. We believe in
Naturally.
Shelly. We believe in Shelly.
well, I just rolled a 6, so fuck me, I guess. I rolled.
Oh
I don't believe in Shelly anymore.
So you failed. So how is Shelly really feeling?
Shelly is nervous, but is more like she's more like put building doing building blocks in her head. Like, all right, this went to this went to this. Like the whole graph thing where it's like it's like yes or no and it goes through a whole bunch of answers to like a final conclusion. So she's currently
Like
going through that stuff. So she's like somewhat distracted, but at the same time she is trying to put on a brave face. Though yeah, she does have a secret. She's just not sure how to go about using that secret yet.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so she is hiding something, but it's not about being afraid about. It's basic. Well, so like it's not about what we're about to be thrown in jail. It's not about being thrown in jail. It's something different.
Yes.
Okay, that is that's what I needed to know. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Because like Celine's worried about backstabbers right now.
Shelly, did you give Thal to anyone, or are you still holding on to Thal?
I I gave Sal to Sky.
I did. Okay. I have a staff. Okay. Don't mind me.
You do.
Yeah. With Sal's
There's
permission, of course.
an
That
axe
that
on my back now.
that was that was part of the conversation that Shelly and Thal had the night before. Like Shelly was like, "I'm about to do something really dumb. I don't want anything to happen to you because if someone stronger than me figures out that what you are, they might take you away from me, and I'm not having that."
So I have an axe going in one direction, a staff going the other. There's just a big X on my back. Got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Shelly's relying on her good old mother's ring to cast spells with.
Nice.
Okay. Celine's just gonna stare at you for just a little too long before she lets it go. Now is not the time nor place. All right, we march on, crew, to jail, I guess, and then we're are we like at the outside of like the district, or is it like we actually have to walk up to the physician's office first?
No. So
Oh.
Iron Ridge was built on like a mountain, on a hillside. And so it scales up, so you're kind of going up levels. Like the city is built off this giant like peak basically, so everything, each level of the city is elevated slightly than the last as it comes up to the peak, which is the like the Citadel district, right, where all the nobles reside and where the emperor resides. So there is basically a stairwell that leads up to that with guards stationed at the bottom and at the top with watchtowers nearby. So you would get stopped at the bottom before you got up top. If that makes sense.
But anyway,
But yes, so you would come up to those guards at the bottom who would stop you when you approached.
With all the confidence Celine can muster, Celine will to the guards. We have a letter of recommendation from oh gosh, I can't even remember what the
The Duke of Thorncrest.
yes, that Theroncrest. That was the name. The Duke of Theroncrest, and and he has allowed us an audience with the royal physician. We have the letter here, and she's gonna hand it off to the guards.
All right, let's see here. He'll take the letter, um, and will open it, examine it, hand it. No, he wouldn't. Yeah, yeah, he'd hand it back to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, right this way. And one of the two guards, will start leading you up the path.
As he hands it back, Celine is gonna basically like keep it like in her hand, like at all, like visible at all times. Basically, she's not gonna put it back in her pocket. Like she like just holding it up, basically.
What does it
Okay.
say?
Yeah. What does it say? Now that it's a good point. Like now that he's opened it, technically.
So if you look at it, it says, let me pull up. All right. It reads, I, Archdamian Valor, hereby use my, whatever the fancy word is for it.
Authority.
Not authority. It's basically says he's cashing in his medic visits using
His
you guys.
favor.
Yeah.
Okay. His insurance.
Yeah, I can't find. Yeah, he's basically sharing his insurance. That's all it says. It says I am using my thing on these people. Make sure that they are well taken care of. The Archduke with his seal. So the guards will lead you up the path to the top, to the next set of guards, and then will pass you on to them, and they will take you into a very nice building, a large waiting room, basically, and set you down. So you would be seated down with two guards positioned on either side of you, just keeping an eye.
Mm-hmm. Celine will she'll just go. It's so nice. It's like this is kind of like half like towards Bollie and Shelly, but like also like more so like this is meant for the guards, but like Celine is like staring, or like looking more towards Bollie and Shelly. It's so nice that the Archduke Damien is so willing to help us with our problems. I don't know what we would have done without him. Just kind of like
Right.
hamming it up just a bit.
Bollie just agreeing, no hesitation,
Yes, very nice. Yes.
laying on a thick tone of, I'm so grateful. You have no idea.
Shelly's just looking at them confused. Like, internally, I thought you guys hated him. What? What's going on? Huh? What'd I miss?
Um, yeah.
Yes, he
Uh,
was nice enough to do this for us.
I can't imagine any of the other nobles would have even allowed, you know, people, people like me, even into the upper district unless there's a tabaxi noble around here somewhere.
Which I assume there isn't, but who
At least not in the Iron Ridge. Perhaps elsewhere, but not in Iron Ridge.
Elsewhere.
Sage, can I do a quick history check to see if I would know anything about a tabaxi royalty anywhere?
Sure.
Cool.
Give me a history check.
Because that is something that Shelly would be like, wait, was there one? Let's see, that's a 16 on the die. 19.
19. Okay. The continent Solara is pretty much predominantly noble tabaxis. It is run by a faction of them that are the nobility of that region.
That's like the southern desert, basically.
That's the southern desert. Yes, yes. Otherwise, not that you're aware of, though you have heard rumor that the youngest prince of Iron Ridge has a pet tabaxi as a friend.
A
Oh,
pet
I hate
tabaxi.
that.
So that part Shelly would omit, but she would tell Celine. Oh, so I don't think anything around here, but Solara has plenty.
I don't know much about the Solaran tabaxis. Technically I am from the Corinth Kingdom, towards the town of Mosior. So like that's far north, not even close. I left. I think I can't remember the last time I visited Solara. Did the circus visit Solara? I think so. Oh, glad to.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, I don't think we visited Solara much. Hard to say.
If anything, you likely maybe would have visited Ninaro,
Yeah.
which is the northernmost one, so you would not have seen much of the tabaxi nobility.
Yeah. Ninero is a fun town, though. They had very interesting architecture. The houses were very, they were very well for being mainly like clay and sand. They were very nice and cool on the inside.
Mm.
I don't remember if
Yeah.
tabaxis are against interactions with other intelligent species or not.
Shelly would just
Depends on
kind
the DM.
Shelly would just kind of giggle to herself. Wouldn't it be funny if you were like some long lost child of a tabaxi noble from there?
Um, I was an orphan, so I mean, there's a small possibility, but an unlikely possibility.
Plot twist. Anyway.
No, Celine was a poor little orphan. I had written that into her backstory. No.
Master
Grandma,
child, got it.
it's me, Anastasia.
No. No.
Or bastard child.
No. That's more
Enjoy.
likely. That's a bastard child. That's the far north.
Bastard child. I love it. I
Yeah.
love
Be
it.
gone with you.
Yeah, so
Alright.
so Shelly's just kind of giggling to herself, trying to imagine Celine as a noble.
As you guys
I
are
think the court jester, not so much the noble.
Fuck no,
Just sitting over here headcanoning everything.
Alright. As you guys are sitting and waiting, having this beautiful little interaction, a short, fat, balding man comes out from one of the corridors and walks up to you three with a kind of a squinty look. Let me see your paper.
Celine will hand it out to him.
He'll take it, look at it, raises an eyebrow, puts it away, holds onto it, and kind of tucks it in his pocket. Wait right here until walk away.
Blinks in confusion.
If so we're still with like there are still guards around us, right?
Yes.
Okay. um, uh, I don't think he was too happy to see us. And and then as Celine says that, she'll like slyly like wink towards Bollie and Shelly.
Wink wonk.
Pretty much. The anticipation is coming.
Quite displeased. Bollie just, I fucking knew it, tone.
Iron Ridge is the capital. It is not a prison.
So
We're going to prison in Iron Ridge. But...
after a few minutes, the short fat man comes back with about 8 guards behind him who begin to grab you guys.
Wait,
Oh
what?
no. Being arrested.
Oh no!
What's going on?
What?
That fucking sarcastic and everything.
Is this part of a medical procedure? This doesn't seem right.
Oh, Shelly.
Oh, Shelly.
I know
The,
she knows.
the short,
It's like,
the short fat man will look at the guards. Take him away.
Celine will like stand up and pardon, but that is the seal from the Archduke, is it not? Why are we being detained? Like, and Celine's gonna be like a little bit more like, oh no,
oh no!
So if we need to roll a
Also
performance
going to
check,
put on the act. What is this for? What's going on? How dare?
Do you want to do a performance check for that? That'd be funny.
Do it, Bollie. Do it for
because
us.
we're all can I assist Bollie in
Absolutely. You guys could do a group check for it if you
yeah.
want.
Oh,
Go
okay,
for it.
wonderful.
So does that we all
I'm going
roll?
to die if this lackadaisical performance actually sounds legit to them.
This is so fun though.
I'm not gonna bother.
I got a nat.
Okay.
Which way?
Okay.
Which way?
Nat 20.
Oh,
Did you hear the excitement behind the gnat?
I don't know anymore, man.
It would have been just as funny if it was in that one.
Yeah,
Silly.
exactly.
Funny, yeah.
that's a 16.
Okay. The short, fat, balding man has a sly grin on his face as you are all taken away.
Wonderful.
As we're being taken away, Celine to Bollie and Shelly, she's gonna look around and like with the guard is like, I don't think he was the physician.
100% my uncle.
So you guys are taken
He's a
and
physician.
put in a cell, and the door shut and locked behind you.
Celine's gonna take the little bouncy ball out of her pocket because they didn't really frisk us or anything.
No, they didn't search you.
They didn't search
I
us,
didn't take anything away from anybody.
And Celine's gonna do that thing that the cartoon prisons do, where it's like the ball and it's like on the floor up against the wall back to the she's just gonna
Fucking like wall ball with yourself.
yeah.
I fucking love
adorable.
If Shelly wants to play catch, we can. Or Bollie too, yeah. If either one of them want to play catch, we can.
Shell- harmonica.
Or anything, Bollie would still have his sewing kit on his person, for the record.
Shelly.
So little doll.
Shelly would like puff her cheeks at the door before going along to play catch with Celine for a bit. Maybe it would like improve her dexterity. Until the ball smacks her in the forehead and she says, "Ow, no."
Effectively, you guys are in this cell for the next day and a half. You are brought meals and are taken care of, but you will be in the prison for the next day and a half.
Nice.
Every time like I hear a guard outside, Celine is like from the floor, but as convincingly as she can be, like, "You can't keep us in here. We had the letter. We were like, that was properly sanctioned.
We did
This is illegal."
We didn't do anything wrong. You rude people.
Where's my
Like just as convincingly as the.
But like
Hell yeah.
Bollie and I are like Celine's like on the floor, you know, like lying on her back, like and like Bollie's just like
Miserable.
sitting.
And Bollie
Like we're in the most relaxed position, but like our voices are like, this is ridiculous.
And Shelly's just like sitting against the wall reading a trashy romance book, doing a fake cough.
Nice.
Cough, cough. I'm so sick. When?
Sis, my
These are unfair living conditions.
head hurts.
Bollie,
Oh.
like actually going
Does anyone have an
full-on
ibuprofen?
drama king levels and like leaning over the cot that's in the cell and just about it.
Draping off the cot.
The advantage is the meals you are brought are that of a royal caliber. So it's like salmon, it's like
Oh.
lobster, it's
Okay.
like, you know, bougie shit.
I
Damn.
think
Live here, never mind.
after
This
the
is
first
fine.
meal, like Celine's gonna look at the meal and then like to the guys, she's like, you know what? Maybe I could get used to this. She starts eating.
Free food and lodging.
I think that's part of why Bollie is choosing to be so fucking dramatic about this. Because
Looks at the lobster. Looks at the
Right
fuck
now.
cots. These are 800 count Egyptian cotton, right?
Yeah, the rooms are nice. The rooms are not, it's not like it's stone walls. It's nice cells. Like you guys are well comforted there.
Is there a little like two by two window that I can see out of? Is there a chance
Yeah,
I could
you can.
Solaire sky and then just kind of like
Oh, that window. No, you wouldn't. There wouldn't be a window that you could look out of unless like Bollie lifted you up on Bollie's shoulders.
He would.
I think I do that at one point just to see if I could see anything outside or like where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I'll take
like
See
a
us
strength
skulking
check
around a
from you,
little bit. At a very large distance.
I mean, Celine was an acrobatic, so like even if it was just like a lift up boost, like Celine could probably hang on the bars in the wall for a while.
You should have worked out it.
Yeah, let's say that's something that Celine could do while they're in jail. Is use those bars to do chin ups, so that when the door is open, we're allowed to leave. Like Celine steps out, she's like super roided up,
Oh my god, it's 2 days, girl.
Swole.
just super swole.
Get the temp buff to strength.
I just imagine Celine just like, you know how like bodybuilders have the huge barbell with one hand, but it's Bollie. Just lifting Bollie with one hand over and over.
Strong woman.
It's
Casually bouncing Shelly on her bicep every time she flexes.
Celine's like a thin toned. She's not like beef toned. She's a thin toned.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So, unless there's anything you guys want to do in your day and a half, we'll jump to the next day.
Jim Bros and Iron.
Other than the being dramatic, I'm good.
Oh, Shin, that's a good idea. Should Shelly start a cult in the prison? And why is it yes?
Fucking Shelly starting the cult is fantastic.
Shelly is in a jail cell for 2 days solid with only one trashy romance book. She's gonna go insane if she doesn't do something.
The romance book has become the Bible.
No.
Shelly's journal on him if she would want.
Shelly is. Shelly's well entertained not only because Bollie has the book, but also like, oh, you want to learn about the musculature of tabaxi?
True, because Shelly does also have her journal on her.
You said journal, and I totally blanked on talking. Libra, we blanked on talking to Sage about something that Bollie has.
Oh, right.
What?
Oh, no.
Well,
I'm a DM Sage. Don't worry about it. It's literally not important. Especially...
Oh, right. He would offer to teach her Greek. That's a thing that he would offer.
Alright, gather around, fellow prisoners, and let me tell you about the cult of Fabio.
ASMR.
I got nothing else I want to do, Sage. So
Yeah, we're good after. We're good.
Okay.
Sorry.
Soleil and Sky, your day 2.
Yeah.
Aw.
Soleil is with Timothy and Guy, having regrouped with up with them, and is actively keeping her like. She doesn't necessarily know how it feels to be sent a spell via mind, so she's kind of like scratching her head, like, I don't really know what to expect from this. She's like, do I keep my ears open? Do I keep my mind open? How does this work?
From what I know, you don't have to keep anything open. It just happens. But I've also been dealing with the higher level magic users and that.
I mean, I've dealt with my fair share of magic users, but I've never really had like communicative spells used on me, so I don't really know. It'll happen if it happens. Where's the frog?
Timothy?
Yeah. Where's the girl?
Presumably setting up his shop or whatever you do after you buy a shop. I don't know how this works.
I don't know anything about setting up a shop. Now, robbing a shop, I know.
I don't think we should do that.
Probably not, but if it ever comes into mind that we need to.
So I guess if we need to go into the prison for any reasons, that's a way.
Exactly. See, now you're getting it. You're picking up what I am putting down. I am proud of you.
You put something down? Where?
I don't. She's gonna look around, going, I don't think I did.
We leave these two
Oh my God.
alone, and it's just two dumbasses communicating with side plans of money laundering. Got it.
We have one brain cell and we're fighting over it. Don't worry about it. We have one brain cell and the slime has it.
The slime is using it to change your hairstyle. But yeah, Solei's gonna meet up with Timothy and Guy. Good morning, you two. How are you doing today?
Well, good morning, clouds.
Clowns? I don't see a clown.
Clouds.
Ah, is that a nickname for me?
Well, I don't think I ever caught your actual name, but nice to have you around.
Well, it's nice to be around. My name is Soleil, but you know what? I really like the name Clouds. You're free to use it if you wish.
Okay.
Sorry, Jack caught me. What's the way baby read?
And you?
Kelly, what's Wi-Fi?
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. We found a lovely location for Timothy's shop, and we're getting it set
Oh?
up today.
Do you need any help getting it set up?
We'll go check. Timmy contracted a crew to come and do things how he wanted, so I think they might already be there.
Well, let's make haste then. No point waiting around, right?
Right. I would agree with you completely. Do you want to get some breakfast or something first?
Sure, I don't mind.
Fantastic. The day marches on its stomach.
It sure does. Can't really crack a few skulls on an empty stomach.
I
Exactly.
would beg to differ.
Sky, you worry me.
What's that?
What? I had to be able to go a few days without eating and still be able to beat someone's ass. Excuse me.
Okay, you know what? That's fair.
I mean, it was done on purpose, but that's besides the point.
So he's gonna sit down and get some breakfast dinner.
So he's just like, moving on.
It's like, okay.
I'm concerned about how you're raised anyway.
It's like I do know the pain of going a few days without food. Yes, considering rations up in the sky and like coming close to where we need to get refueled and like resupplied. it's definitely rough because if you start to get low, you start to get low, and you know the captain always claims more food than the rest of the crew.
Fair. Fair.
So, Timmy, Guy, tell me, what is this? What is this shop looking like? Like, where exactly did you guys pick a spot at?
Oh, it's in one of the middle districts. I think it'll be prime real estate, as they say.
Oh, any good foot traffic?
Quite a bit, yeah.
That sounds
Not
lovely.
that people wouldn't travel for my elixirs.
I never said that. I have full faith that you will get tons of business.
Well, that's the whole
What-
plan, isn't it? After all, you, the founders, the assistants, will get a discount.
Oh, the founders and assistants. Oh, thank you. I mean, I've only been here a short time. I don't know if I'm worthy of that much recognition.
Any sale's better than no sale.
He's not wrong.
I can't argue with you there.
Timmy's entrepreneurial spirit.
We're actively eating at this point, or just talking?
Both, kind of.
Actively eating, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's food and chit chat.
Yeah, this guy has like half a second where it just like has a fork of food, kind of looks upward towards the slime, and is like, "The fuck do you eat?" Like, I gotta feed this thing, right? What was it eat?
It'll absorb whatever you put into it.
I'm pretty sure Shelly would have like gave you the rundown of how to take care of Sam Gitch while she's gone.
That would make sense.
Schmidt said that he just ordered a different plate for the slime and just put the slime on the plate.
He'd be feeding the lizards grubs and stuff.
He'd also be eating a few probably as it's like, oh, a treat for you, a treat for me, a treat for you.
A treat for you, a treat for me. I love that.
And that's probably why Bollie asked Timmy to watch the lizards and Rooster, because
hell yeah,
like they all eat the same stuff basically.
Hell yeah.
So I just had the imagery of him just peeling this slime out of his hair that's been intertangling itself into the freaking hair, and then just plop onto a plate.
Sam Gitch is a good child.
It feels like I still hear her voice. What? Did you say something?
After breakfast, Timothy and Guy will head to the shop front if you wish to follow.
Yeah, I am following, so they will be right behind them.
Oh, that's actually a question. Is Sky's hair cleaner than normal?
Probably, yeah.
Has it just been absorbing oils and dirt from Sky's hair, like Bun says? I love that.
I love it.
Free dandruff removal, hell yeah.
Oh, no.
Sam Gitch is a good kid.
Is this like actually the slime talking?
Yes, the slime is communicating directly to your brain.
And it just happens to sound like Shelly.
He was looking at the slime like, okay then. Sure. Very good. I'd pet you, but you're literally slimes. I don't know how that works.
Ancient Old Spice body wash. I can't see this. I can't.
Sam Gitch will keep Uncle Sky all clean.
You do that. Hat.
Guy,
Like,
are you
okay,
talking
you
to yourself?
It's talking to me first.
What do you mean it's talking to you? What is
It's
talking
calling
to you?
me Uncle Sky.
What is?
The slime.
I can't do sweet.
Why?
If any of you have seen Campfire Cooking in Another World, I imagine Sam Gitch just sounds like just like Sweet.
Yeah, I figured that's what you were doing. Was trying to make it sound like sweet.
So congratulations, Sky. Your sandwich's Uncle Phil.
Okay. Pet. Apparently, it's going to keep me clean. I don't want to really know 100% what that means, but whatever. I guess it keeps it happy. That's what matters.
I don't know if I really want to know how it's doing that myself either.
So
Feels a
far,
little
it stayed on my
concerning.
head, and let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah, let's hope that, yeah?
Love it.
So it's gonna like nervously scratch the back of her neck, like, oh dear lord.
Like I don't want to. I don't want the slime cleaning anything but my head. Let's just keep it there.
Yep, yep. Let's not worry about that, shall we?
I love this damn
love
thing.
it.
It's so cute. Old slime body wash Shrek. Oh god.
Sage, for reference, as we get closer to the shop site, how far
Yeah.
away roughly is it from the location that we were scoping out?
Very far. It's in one of the middle districts. You still have the high district between that district and what you guys were scoping out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you basically scoped the peak of the
We
city.
scoped to peak. You heard it here, guys. We beat peak. We made it to the top.
Yeah, we
We
did
did
it.
it.
Peaked.
Hooray.
It's the land sky. We beat peak.
Is the slime being bong?
So as you guys get to the middle district, Timothy leads you to his shop, which is basically on a wall of other shops that are in this district as well. It is pretty bopping up here. There's a good amount of foot traffic coming in and out. Timmy has a nice two-story shop that he has secured. Very nice, pretty large, a decent place to get set up. And as you guys come up to it, there are three kobolds running around doing the construction, and most of it's pretty well done at this point. Shelves are up, a front desk is up, even the alchemical workstations in the back are set up, as well as Timmy's living arrangements on the second floor.
Wow, lovely place you've got here, Timmy. You really outdid yourself.
Why, thank you, thank you. I know it's a prime place for a shop.
So Liz
this should
gonna
do very
kind
well.
of so Liz gonna move up to the front door, and she's kind of like gonna like look at the locks on the windows and the door to like kind of get an idea of how like secure this spot like the stuff is, or how old these locks are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Make a perception check
Gotcha.
or investigation. I'll let you choose.
Okay, hold on.
Whichever one you want.
Let me see. Before I roll, let me see. You said
Which one
investigation
you
or
want? Which one
perception?
gives you the best advantage?
Yeah, she's gonna go for perception.
Okay.
Uh, 10.
10. As you try to examine the locks, one of the kobold runs and kind of leans up, looking up at you, and goes,
Admiring the handiwork, eh? That's a Tito
Indeed.
special.
Oh, lovely craftsmanship.
Hey, I know, right?
You outdone yourself. You did fantastic. Do you mind if I test to make sure that it's sturdy?
Hey, what are you talking about? It's sturdy.
he knocks it, takes his little fist, and goes ding, ding, ding.
Ain't
Oh,
no one going through that. That's it. That's a Tito
that's
special.
that's not what I meant by sturdy, my fine friend. She's kind of like she's gonna from like her collar, she's gonna slip a lockpick from her fingers. Do you mind if I test this?
Make a persuasion check.
All right, bet.
Have we gone through puberty?
23.
23.
Hey, you want to test my locks? That's fine. All right.
All right. She is going to lock the lock, and then she's going to pull out her lockpick and test the lock with her lockpick.
Okay, make a lockpicking check.
So is this sleight of hand?
It would be sleight of hand, yes.
Gotcha. Oh my god. It's a 27.
27. Okay. You pick the lock. You pick one of the locks.
Oh, one of the yeah. She clicks it up. She's like, I see, I see. More than one lock in place here.
Yeah, what am I born yesterday?
I
Yeah,
never
tell
said
me about
that. I never said that. Honestly, this is fantastic. I love this. This is a lovely lock. You've really outdone yourself. And can she like give like she'll put the lock back like on back on the door, and she like kind of just reach down to shake the kobold's hand.
It runs over, grabs your hand, looking up at you because it's only 3 feet tall.
I, she'll and how big is the kobold's hand in comparisons to Soleil's?
It's like the little like lizard like 3-finger claw thing.
So basically,
like,
he's
two of
holding
your
he's
fingers.
holding like two of my like a couple of my fingers,
Mm-hmm.
and Soleil will shake the little kobold and going, "Lovely."
Yeah, thanks, appreciate it.
The Tito's special.
Sorry, I'm dying. I love it.
I love this. Soleil will move back to Timmy going, "They did a fine job with the locks on the place. Must say, I'm
I
pretty
know,
impressed.
and at a great rate.
At a great rate." Timmy, what would you consider this great rate to be?
Only 30 gold. Fantastic,
Hey.
what you say?
That's not bad.
Not bad at all, not bad at all. And it's almost done.
Hell yeah. I love to hear this. It's an absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, Timmy's being taxed. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. But yeah, I think Soleil kind of like just go inside, kind of admire the inside of the shop.
Yeah, it's got several like potion stands, shelves, things like that. The front counter is very nice, very well crafted. Um, the back room is full of all sorts of beakers, tubes, things like that. All sorts of alchemical supplies for Timmy to brew with. As well as there being a staircase leading to the top floor where Timmy has set up a living space for him. It's got like a little stove, you know, a little kitchen area. It's got a little bedroom area. It's got a little like hangout area. It's nice.
Cute.
Is
I
there anything that
assume
reminds
you
him of
also
Rebecca?
set it up for Bollie because they're going to run this business together.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, the top floor definitely does have a Bollie section with a human-sized bed, uh, and a space for Bollie. It's like a 2-bedroom apartment.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for the
Now-
clarification. I completely forgot about the partnership. Yes.
Yeah.
My brain
Now,
was just like Timmy's moment.
this is not in character. This is just for my general curiosity. Is there an area dedicated to Rebecca?
Not in the shop, no.
I was talking about in the living space.
In the living space, no,
Okay.
there is not.
Soleil doesn't like. I don't think she fully goes up there, but obviously it wasn't in character. She's still down here and she's like, "What a lovely, quaint little shop. I think you'll get tons of business. I hope to see you grow, Timmy."
Well, as long as you're my loyal customers, we'll never go under.
Of course, anytime I find myself here in Iron Ridge, you can bet your ass that I'll be coming by. Sky, anything you wanted to look at?
Oh, he's also just kind of glance around, but he doesn't really know what he's looking at per se. Like I said, he doesn't know shit about shops. So he's
You'll
just
look
kind of
at
like, oh
Soleil.
yes, nice wooden things. Yep, very
So
nice.
it's just
She
kind of like
says it's good, so it must be good. Yep.
she doesn't really know what she's talking about, other than the fact that like her only knowledge of like, especially like this kind of shop in particular, her only knowledge of it is on the end of robbing them and like just kind of pill it like rating. But she's actually looking at going, I love like the defenses and how fortified it is for what you paid for it. I like the locking structure. She's like on the end of, I've broken into one of these before. This is lovely. It's very strong. Nobody can break it. I don't think it'd be very hard to break into here. Totally.
Take care, Jack. Enjoy Final Fantasy VII.
Enjoy Final
Those
Fantasy
guys just-
VII.
Yes, that it very much that's a nice boulder attitude about the whole thing. This could be a slum shop, and he'd be like, "Yep, it's great. I don't know."
Level with me, Sky. You have no idea what you're looking at, do you?
No, not in the slightest.
That's okay. I barely do either.
Hey, at least you know you're looking for the defenses. I've never broken into a shop. I don't know what they need for defenses.
I've only done it once or twice. Scratches the back of her neck. Not giving the full information of how many. Like, she can't even remember how many she's broken into.
You've lost count, haven't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just does not care though. It's just like, yeah, you lost count.
Well, that information stays between me, my brain, and the rest of my crew. Wait, I don't have a crew. Shit.
I mean,
And
don't
she's
you-
just kind of like
aren't we
wander
like
out to the
technically
front.
a crew now?
I guess.
whatever.
She's like, wait,
Just
what
a
does that mean?
land
My crew's
crew.
currently locked up. She's like, oh yeah, we have a thing we have to do.
Timothy will
Soleil-
push past you two, heading outside, going,
Oh, the sign's up.
The sign.
Ooh,
Not
what does
so
the
much.
sign say?
So you guys come outside and you see the three kobold up top finishing putting the sign, the name of the shop up. And Timmy has named it Rebecca's Mystical Elixirs.
Oh,
That's adorable.
Love it. Bollie's gonna love it.
I love this.
I'm gonna cry.
Sweet.
The kobold
That's
like
really
hammers
sweet.
something in, kisses his fingers.
Yeah, that'll do it. Hell yeah.
Do you guys need a hand getting down?
Nope, not at all.
And they'll just like slide down with no issues and start high-fiving each other.
I love these kobolds
I
so
love
much.
them.
They're so cute. I love them too.
I pray nothing happens to these kobolds.
Uh-oh.
God damn it.
The entire
welcome.
Nothing better
city
happens.
burns down and only the kobolds die.
No.
Fuck.
No, the kobolds and Timmy must be protect.
Sounds like they use sparks to look more fancy.
I think upon looking at like as the saying is put in place, I think Soleil is gonna like look over towards Guy, look over towards Timmy, and he's gonna be like, well, we do need to make sure that we are on active standby, at least nearby in case things go awry. Guy, are you gonna be hanging here, or would you like to accompany us in case we need extra hands?
Guy actively joining the kobolds in the high-five sessions stops
Aw.
and turns around. Well, what would be helpful? Do you need help?
I don't
In
know if he should
case
get involved if he wants to be a hero.
this is true. I wouldn't want to put your ideals and your goals in harm's way, but I was just offering in case we needed help getting our friends back to safety. If you wanted to accompany us, but you know, upon thinking about it further and the fact that you want to be a hero, it might not be that good of an idea for you to get your hands dirty like that.
Well, if you get locked up, I'll vouch for you. Okay, I'll talk good about your
That-
character, so they give you like a light
that-
sentence or something.
That would be wonderful. That is more than I could ask of you. Thank you.
Absolutely,
This
of
fuck-
course.
This fucking golden boy, bro.
She's gonna raise up her head for a high five.
He'll like enthusiastically hop and high five.
That's right. How tall is Guy?
Guy is 5'8".
Okay, so I'm not that. So he's not that much taller than him.
No.
Soleil is 6'3".
It's a good height
We
difference.
still have to
Okay,
hop.
so if her hand is up at all, like at her head level or above, he wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to hop.
Like if
We
she
will
goes
have to
to,
hop
if
a little
Soleil
bit.
does a normal Soleil high five, a guy would likely have to jump a little.
Yeah, because she absolutely does like the really like enthusiastic like up high five.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, can I do a roll for how crisp this high five is?
Sure. Give me a charisma roll.
Oh, a charisma roll?
nice-
Oh,
that nice
hell yeah.
echoing
This
crispness.
is charisma. Status.
That is a 19 on the die for a 23.
Nice. Crisp high five. Very crisp.
Echoes.
The crispest of high fives.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Soleil's
That
palm
was-
is like tingling a little
That
like.
was somehow
I love-
impressive.
What do you want one too, Sky?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
I don't think I could follow that one up. That was weirdly impressive.
I don't know. Guy gives some pretty good high fives.
I worry that mine would not be as crisp and it would ruin the moment.
Guy walks up to you, Sky, and like puts his hand out. Come on.
Sigh. Like, okay, I get dragged in all these weird things these days. What is this camaraderie you speak of? And he just kind of like, bop. Like, he tries to do the same, like, enthusiasm that Guy
Mhm.
had a second ago.
I rolled a 25 with charisma for Guy.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
hell yeah.
The high five.
Does that just happen every time?
Absolutely. You just have to believe it does.
Oh, right. It's a belief thing. That's right. That makes sense.
Absolutely.
It's a
You got
belief
it.
thing.
He pats you on the shoulder.
Reaches up to pat on shoulder. 'Cause I think Sky's about the same height as Soleil.
Oh yeah,
Pretty tall.
absolutely. Or
Yeah,
if
both,
that,
like,
or it's the
over
pat
6
on the
foot.
side of the hand, where it's like I'm patting at my height.
Anyway, we must get going. Come on, Sky. We have a place that we need to be at just in case.
Yeah, that's true.
And
What's
even
better
if things do go well, we should probably be there to, see them when they get out.
Yeah, I don't think they explained what would happen after they supposedly get out. I don't know if they're gonna just be able to walk around scot-free either.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. And Soleil will start making her way towards where they scoped out.
Okay.
The fact that it's a fancy prison makes it seem like it's the same as the island in Marseille, which means people aren't gonna know that they were even prisoners if they get let go.
Maybe.
It's all
Depends on how
politics.
bad rumors are here.
Enjoy your lurk,
That's
bun.
true.
So you three, Shelly, Celine, and Bollie, around midday, after your first night in prison, so around noon, you guys are greeted with a group of guards who take you to the throne room. So you exit this building, enter the courtyard on the peak, uh, pass through these beautiful gardens with fountains and stuff, and then enter into the throne room, which is this large chamber where there are multiple nobility sitting in elevated seats. You see three chairs at the very front of it, one being like the main throne, and the other two likely for the two princes. You guys are led down to like a bottom court area where there is a table set aside to the right and a table set aside to the left, and you guys are taken to the right one and sat down.
Probably just glance around at everyone's faces.
You see the same fat, short, balding noble on the left table as he enters and goes to that table and looks at you with a cocky, smug grin.
Is there anyone else? Like, as we were walking in, did we see Damien? Did we see so we'll see the Prince Lucian, Is there anybody else we would recognize in here?
Nobody that you would recognize. There is probably 100 noblemen here witnessing this from their seats around this area. Lucian
Would Bollie
and the
recognize any of
Emperor are
them
not
from
interested.
his 2 years of like?
I'll take a
seeing
history
everybody?
check from you, Bollie. It's different putting
Okay.
faces to names. Bollie would 100% know of names, but seeing them out in the wild would be a different story.
See, history is +4. Okay. Don't cock. Fuck you. It's a 16. So that's
A 16.
modified 20.
Okay. Do you want to know the noble lord across from you guys, or do you want just a random one in the crowd?
The one across.
Okay. The one who took the paper initially had you imprisoned and is now at the left table is Lord Oswald Dwemer.
Oswald Dwemer.
Twitch.
Dweeb.
Twitch.
So,
I love that name.
as you
Oswald
guys,
Dwemer, what a dweeb.
yeah, as you guys are seated, there are a few different looking knights that are stationed down with you guys at the base of like where the throne is elevated. And after a little bit, one of the knights announce, "Entering their lords," and all of the nobility, including Oswald, stands up as you see Lucian walking behind what you assume to be the emperor, his father, this older man, walking in a huff with a cane as he basically makes his way to the throne. And then you see a much younger man, probably in the mid to preteen era, walking next to Lucian with a book in his hand.
If Lucian looks at all of us and like especially like Celine's gonna like give like a friendly little like wave to him.
And Bollie will bite his tongue. Like literally bite his tongue.
Mm-hmm. So the emperor gets to his throne and takes a seat. Lucian and his younger brother follow suit, and the rest of the nobility sits down.
Does Lucian wave back? Does he acknowledge it at all?
He does not acknowledge it at all,
Damn.
Aw.
other than a gaze in your direction.
Oh dear.
Lord Oswald stands up from his seat and steps out between your two tables and goes, "My lord, it's good to see you today. I have in front of me the accused. Their crimes are as follows, sire: forgery of official documents, disturbing the peace, possession of contraband, and conspiracy to murder."
Objection, Your Honor. Celine will stand up. Is that the seal that we presented to Monsieur to this gentleman last yesterday? Is that not the official seal of the Archduke Damien that is not able that you specifically gave to him to use for things such as this to curry information back and forth between long distances that nobody can replicate or or forge specifically?
As you're talking, Celine, behind the Emperor, a cloaked figure leans forward and whispers into the Emperor's ear.
Cloaked figure. How suspicious. I love it.
Lord Oswald turns back to you. "Of course, that's what forgers would say. Obviously, that's what forgers would say.
And what about disturbing the peace? I believe we calmly walked in there and sat in a waiting room until you came and threw us in jail.
And
Sire,
where is this conspiracy to murder coming from? Why would we want to murder anyone? I don't understand that part.
We went to a physician, the exact opposite of murder, I believe.
I believe.
Yeah,
Sire,
I would believe
sire.
that's the exact opposite of murder.
Sire, let me paint you a picture that these scoundrels are trying to deceive of you. They came here to kill the only man that has seen to the royal family for generations. This is unacceptable. Look at how healthy they are. Do you really believe they were really innocently going to see the royal physician?
You
And
never
that
gave us a
Bollie,
chance
most
to
farthest
explain it.
lord,
Could.
the farthest lord in the land, the one who never shows at these meetings.
You didn't even ask what our
As the
affliction
seal.
was.
Bollie
We
pulls
all
down
have
his
eyes.
hood and just looks at him with his like stitched up face, making that confused face.
There is an audible gasp from the nobility crowd that is watching.
Yes, clearly, there's an actual affliction here.
Oswald grins and continues. See, sire, see, criminals, evil.
I would not consider myself perfectly healthy. No offense. No hesitations, I have.
Also, based on the charge of us deceiving of our identities, I actually believe I introduced myself to Lord Lucian a few days ago. He so kindly, and like Celine's gonna take off her hat and like kind of like look all shy and coy. He escorted me to my cart.
The emperor starts to turn his head to look toward Lucian, but the cloaked advisor comes back and takes his attention back.
Oh, interesting.
Fuck this guy.
Lucian is sitting there at an angle with his hands, trying to block Celine from his vision. And the youngest prince is doodling in his book.
Oh, worth it. Worth it.
Cute, yeah.
The emperor raises his hand, and Oswald steps back and bows.
Celine will also bow.
My advisor tells me your wishes here were not good ones. Do you care to elaborate?
Celine will stand up, and she'll stand up very straight, putting on an air of more serious tone. We have been marked, and we only wish to see that mark removed. Archduke Damien was kind enough to put his neck out on the line, per se, with this seal and this letter that he gave to us, and come find aid in the only place that could possibly give us aid. Is that a crime?
You speak opposite of what my advisors tell me. Why should your word be believed over theirs?
Because we
Besides
have the
the fact
seal
that
of
he
the
lied.
Archduke. He put enough faith in us.
How would your advisor know?
I can do
Mumble,
whatever you
mumble.
want, don't believe it. I don't know how good of an idea that is, but I could do it.
Oh, showing the mark.
Yeah.
You say your intentions are good, and yet here we are.
You never really gave us a chance to prove the good intentions. You threw us in jail the second we stepped foot in there.
Obviously, because you are suspicious. Continue,
And-
Lord Oswald, and he'll lean back in his throne. Oswald will look at you all with a grin on his face.
Bollie just rolls his eyes.
As I was saying, sire, these three unsavory individuals that we don't know came here with a heartfelt story, sure. But the intentions are true nonetheless. I recommend harsh punishment at hand. The advisor starts whispering to the king once more.
Is the law not innocent until proven guilty?
I mean, not with
What
Lord.
proof do you have that we are
Bollie.
guilty?
Burden,
Other than the fact that we showed up.
burden of proof is on the accuser, not the accused.
As you guys are discussing this, the back doors that you were brought in from are pushed open as you see Damien, his two vassals, Eden, Shay, an individual in a cloak that has the cloak above their face, and then 6 fully armored knights, so 10 people total.
Nice.
And so Damien will stroll down to where Lord Oswald is and where you guys are, and will address the court. There is no mistake here. These individuals are here at my beck and call. Oswald makes a sour expression as the advisor is whispering in the king's ear.
I feel like Bollie will say, "Hello, my lord. Lovely to see you."
Damien will nod at you, but not verbally acknowledge you guys.
Yeah.
And then Damien will address the court again. As seen by my appearance here today, these individuals are with me. The letter is true. No nefarious purposes, sire. Oswald will look at Damien, kind of scowl, and then look back up at the king. Sire, you know the truth. You know these individuals must have Damien on their payroll, obviously. The king waves his hand dismissively.
Because the peasants have pay.
Shelly would just like look at her clothes, look at Celine, look at Bollie, and then look over at Oswald. Are you fucking kidding me? What payroll?
The king leans forward.
If we had money, we wouldn't be in this mess.
And looks at Damien. And what if I want to keep them and see if what my advisor says is true? What's then? Damien will step forward a step and say, well, sire, the verdict is up to you naturally, but I will tell you this. I am taking them out of here with or without your approval, with or without bloodshed. And his knights will puff out their shields and draw weapons.
Is Kate anywhere in sight?
I mean, it's safe. Cade is in the cloak because he can't be seen in this area. Cade is incognito, but he's here.
Okay.
Yeah. They will all poof out in a very vibrant display of knighthood. The king just starts cackling and laughing to himself.
I love it.
The 10 of you think you can take all of my royal guard? That's laughable, Damien. I thought you were better than that. Damien will look at his men. I would take these 10, sire, over all your fattened cattle.
Ooh.
Oh.
I like this guy. I like him now.
You make the right choice over this misunderstanding, for we both do things we don't want to do. Because if you want blood, sire, only one of us is leaving here alive. The king slams his fist on the throne. You speak of me of treachery, boy. Everything you are is because of my kindness. I would watch your tongue if I were you. Yes, only one of us will die, and it will be you, because you're foolish and think 10 men can take out 1,000. Laughable. Damien, who is ready to fire back, stops as from one of the perches of the nobility, there is a slow clapping taking place. As a older human female with dark hair with some white coming in, giving it kind of a cool like snow effect, in a vibrant red dress with black highlight. Not yeah, a black dress with red highlights. Excuse me. Is walking down the stairs very confidently, clapping.
Ooh.
I think we could win a war with the tension in this room, my lords. I think we just need to take a breath and collect ourselves a moment. Obviously, this is a great misunderstanding. No need for any blood or killing or I'll out survive you nonsense. This is a mistake, plain and simple, born from the jealousy of Lord Oswald. So, my lords, might I suggest Lord Damien apologizes to His Majesty the King, our Lord and Emperor, and then Lord Oswald pay both affected parties, the Emperor and Lord Damien, of course, and we all go our merry ways. Sire, does that sound all right with you? And the advisor of the king will like lean in to whisper into the king's ear, but the king will push him off and lean forward. Well, Damien, I'm waiting. Damien takes a step forward and gets on a knee and goes, My humblest of apologies, sire. I acted incorrectly. I got heated. I was afraid that my companions would pay a price for a simple misunderstanding. Commend me for my loyalty, and forgive me of my atrocities against you, my lord. It shan't happen again.
Celine at Damien saying that will also like kneel and kind of motion for Shelly and Bollie to do the same.
Of course, Bollie would immediately do so.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
The
Not
emperor
doesn't want to respect him.
the emperor gets up and just starts walking off. Lucian will stand up and turn to the court. You all dismissed here. Oswald, you are sentenced to pay a 10,000 gold fine. 5 to the crown, 5 to Damien. Dismissed, and he will follow his father.
I guess I shouldn't
And
have
nutritious.
expected an apology from His Majesty, but thank you, Monsieur Damien.
The woman that spoke will pull out one of those fancy fans, walk past Damien, and use the fan to block what she's discreetly saying to him. And then she will walk out.
May I ask who that woman was, Monsieur?
Damien will get off of his knee and motion for you guys to walk out. And
Are we like
we'll begin
chained?
No, you were never chained when you were brought.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We
you
were
could
never
have
Yeah.
strutted. Yeah, you could have strutted around like Oswald if you wanted. But they will all walk outside. Damien will send his knights away, keeping just Eden, Shay, and Cade. And Cade, once he gets outside of the throne room, will light a cigarette and take a big drag and go, Well, I can't tell you, but I think that was a real pile of shit in there.
Selena will kind of look down. She was having fun, but looking back, she probably ran her mouth a bit too much.
I do apologize. I really need to sass about him calling us perfectly healthy. Pointing to his face.
Shelly's just
No,
kind of
Damien.
shaking in anger and looks over at Damien. Please tell me that was the man you wanted me to smack.
Which one?
Oswald. Oh, I was asking that at Damien.
Yes. No, I know you were asking. He asked which one.
That horrible man that.
The fat one.
Oh, if you're,
That
you're
one.
talking about our theoretical agreement, yes. But come on. We can get you to
I
the
just
royal
smacked him
physician
for
now.
nothing. No hesitation.
Damien will start taking you to the royal physician.
Off to the physician we go.
Excitement.
So there is a small, beautiful, elegant building by itself that is made out of this beautiful white birch wood. To where it looks like that this house came from a large birch tree and the tree is still alive within the house. And so Damien takes you inside, and inside there is a tall high elf, long blonde hair, smooth green eyes, wearing sort of like a fine like lab coat. He turns and sees you all. Lord Damien, I do not much get visitors from you, unless of course it's my favorite patient, Cade. Damien will step forward. No, it's not for any of us. It is for these three. And
Now you
he,
look like a physician, Monsieur, and as like Cillian will kind of put out her hand.
wonderful. I
Bollie would lightly
appreciate
bow at him.
I appreciate your confidence in me. Please come over here to this examining area, and we will see what we can do for you. He will lead you over to basically like three beds, and he will pat it, hoping for each of you to hop on a different bed. So,
Bollie's just going with the flow at this point, so he would.
what ailment are we trying to deduce and remedy?
We
Glance
were
at Selena
marked.
when talking.
We were marked by demons, as it were.
I see.
And then Celine will like. It's probably easier for you to examine the mark and deduce what it is, rather than.
No, it sounds like we are dealing with a likely curse. I know just the thing. And he walks over to a drawer and pulls out three beautiful, ornate blue diamonds and set them on the counter. I want you to know the Emperor requested of me to tamper with my remedy for you, to make it so he could keep an eye on things. I am not doing this. He picks up one of the diamonds. Who is first?
We love a man with ethics.
Glance at
Sis,
Shelly, probably.
sis, you should go first.
All right. Technically, these curses were already keeping an eye on us, so I appreciate your honesty.
He walks over to you with the diamond in hand. I may serve the Emperor and his people, but I am not a subject of his.
Oh.
Oh.
He will place the diamond on your hand and will cast Greater Restoration.
Oh.
And remove you of all ailments, any curses, any debuffs, any exhaustion. If you were attuned to a cursed item, you would no longer be attuned to the cursed item.
I don't think
Oh.
Celine was attuned to a cursed item.
Yes, but the mark is removed.
When this elf said that he is under the king's like he's not a subject of the king,
Mm-hmm.
like he works, is he trying to say that his allegiance aligns more with Damien, or is that more of he's not into political bullshit?
You can make an insight check.
Oh boy.
He goes over and picks up another diamond and heads over to Shelly.
22.
22. He seems like he's affiliated with me, myself, and I.
Oh.
AKA,
So,
AKA he does what he wants.
he comes over. Now, as nice as it has been to meet all of you, I will be removing this memory as he casts Greater Restoration on you, Shelly.
Okay, you said that it includes cursed objects. Does that include Thal? Or is Thal a different
I will
category?
say, because Thal is not in your immediate possession, it does not.
Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. We're good.
So, he walks over to the last diamond, picks it up, and
Erasing
examines it.
our memory or yours?
Oh, my own. I would not embrace yours unless you asked.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
Is Damien with us?
Yeah, Damien's standing just outside the room, basically, with the other three.
I
To be
see.
fair, if he doesn't remember, then he can't tell nobody none.
That's true.
I
Keeps
assume
himself safe.
that's so that the king doesn't know you disobeyed him.
Oh, no, I could care less if the king knew or not. I would tell it to his face. It is so that if whatever is tracking these marks of yours, that I will be of no aid in assisting them. Walks over to you, Bollie, with the diamond.
Oh, wonderful. Just offers hand. Has no idea what he's doing to the other two, but okay.
He will cast Greater Restoration on you, Bollie.
Okay, and as the spell starts shifting, um, Bollie still has his hood down, and the other two see that his stitched skin starts to shift color into this yellowish tan.
Oh.
And and it looks like lively, and his eyes go from the drowish ones to human ones that are this caramel brown.
Is Bollie getting healed?
Yes.
Yay!
It's essentially a cursed form of gangrene that he's been suffering from this entire time. So
Damn.
This physician has strong enough shit to heal it. Let's go.
Let's go.
And he also suddenly looks like essentially 20 years younger because of him looking like, human again.
I did not expect you to look this young, Monsieur Bollie.
And he just blink, look at hands, feels face, and is just like so fucking shocked.
If this bitch don't believe in magic anymore after this, so help me.
You fucking will. What did you do?
It seems we've cured all afflictions. Isn't that nice?
Isn't that nice?
You're a very
Yes,
good doctor.
What did you do? Like genuine shock, pleading tone in his voice, like.
All right. Well,
What
your
science is
patience.
this?
What the fuck that was?
That
patients
was
are cured,
magic,
Miss
Bollie.
What magic? that one worked. That's why I want to know.
You'll have to become a magical physician yourself to figure it out, I guess.
You could ask multiple scholars, and they will all tell you different things. I think the best one I've heard is magic is what you believe it is.
It's this belief shit again.
I'll certainly be
Believe.
looking into it.
Aw, he's so excited.
So, like, it's not, that's not as crazy laughter as it sounded. It's supposed to be cute laughter. I'm not good at cute laughter.
Not cute laughter
Yeah.
in his voice, at least.
Yeah.
Well, your patients are here, Damien. Please take them away.
Okay, I'm done. Shoo, shoo.
Like the grin on Bollie's face as he approaches Lord Damien and just is so fucking happy.
Kate from behind will go, maybe we should storm the keep now. I mean, you don't see miracles too often now, do you?
I love that. I don't think that's a good idea, but that's a fair point, Mr. Cade.
Damien will pat Bollie on the shoulder. No, I think we're going to go get a drink, if you're down.
Oui, monsieur.
Aw,
Yes, please.
okay.
So,
Wonderful.
were you aware they treat for all the accusations that Monsieur Oswald was giving to us? They fed us lobster and like Celine will just kind of go on about the food and like usually prisons don't do that sort of thing as we leave.
You
We were
weren't
very
in,
clearly political prisoners.
you were being detained.
Clearly,
You
they
weren't
wouldn't
in
treat us
prison.
poorly.
Prison would have happened after you were convicted, assuming they didn't
Mm.
execute you outright.
Mm.
Which would have made sense if they thought we were trying to kill the royal physician. To be fair.
Meanwhile, Sky and Soleil just pacing around.
Did
like,
they specify
is
that
anything
they were
going
trying to
on?
kill?
Yeah.
Did they
No.
specify
No,
if
they
were trying
just
to
said speculatory.
speculatory? They're trying to kill somebody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why else would they be back here? These people, of all people.
I don't know. Why would we go to see a physician?
Why would you go see the royal physician? I don't know.
As we're leaving, like, the castle grounds, Shelly would be using sending on Soleil. We're free. And we'll like give their and we'll
Go ahead.
give their location.
So I think Celia, it's like she's just waiting around, and all of a sudden she just hears Shelly's voice, and she's like, "What the hell was that?"
What the hell was that?
I heard that there was a voice. It was in my head.
Damien
Wait.
would
That was
say,
probably Shelly's then.
as everyone's walking, he is taking you to blackouts.
Oh.
That's
So
the name of this bar.
So is that where we were told to go?
Yeah.
Okay. So upon like getting a better, it's like, I think Shelly told us to meet them at a place called
Hang on,
Blackouts.
Shelly, you use sending.
Yeah.
You have 25 words to communicate what you need to Soleil.
Yeah. I said we're free. We're with Damien. Come to Blackouts.
Oh, okay.
All right, bet.
You have like 13 words left.
I have to use 13 more? Like, it has to be 25? I thought it was 25 or
It
less.
still ends when you 25 or less, but you also could just like, if you're walking and talking to Damien, that conversation could carry through. I thought
Do what Gesture does in the Mighty Nine. She just goes do 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 like just background music after the
I will add that Bollie is just like checking his pulse and everything and noticing that it's healthy and it's not slowed like it usually is and nothing hurts and he's just remarking on it randomly.
Are you sure
He's
Rudy
just so
and your two
happy and
lizards?
excited about it.
Are you sure Rudy and your two lizards will recognize you?
Oh, well, they recognize scents, which technically I have the same scent regardless.
Do you
So long
have
it's
the
a fresh
same?
cess.
Do you?
I think so.
Well, I
If
mean, your
not,
flesh
then
was rotting, and now it's not. Rotting flesh is a very distinct smell.
I'm sure I can convince them otherwise. It's fine. I'm just so excited.
Why is that cat?
Oh. So Shelly would be completely distracted with like how to properly end off sending, and would probably end up like scurrying over to walk next to Cade. Is probably so like the last of the message is like her rambling in her brain of what she's gonna say to him.
So it's just getting rid of rambles.
What do I think? How do I do this? Oh my gosh! How do I tell him I had my first kiss?
So it's just like, what am I listening to?
Lol.
I have no idea. It's
As-
only in your head.
And Soleil's like absolutely like repeating is repeating word for word what is coming through the sending. So as the Cade rambles start coming through, she's like, I don't know what this is, but okay. I don't know if this is important or not.
I probably to her it is. She rambles a lot about things.
I'm
Stuff with
starting to
guys
gather that.
though.
Yeah. Weird. It's something about
What
a
the hell?
first kiss?
I don't know anything about that.
Are you sure?
That's the best part.
I don't know. Am I sure? Hold on, let me see
Like,
if I'm.
does Soleil believe him when he says he knows nothing about it?
That's what
You
I'm
can make
finding
an
out. Oh.
insight versus deception.
I only got 17, and I'm pretty sure Soleil's gonna beat that.
Oh, I just rolled out of my box. Okay, and that didn't even get in the box. Hold on. Oh my! That's a natural 20.
So yeah, no,
Soleil's like
totally.
squinting at you, going, "You're full of shit, aren't you?"
No.
I love that.
Sure.
We should get to
Sky.
this Blackout's place.
She's gonna like gently pat Sky's shoulder, but there's definitely like a grip on her shoulder. We're gonna talk about this later.
Oh God, not this again.
Sam gets does a little bounce on Sky's head. We're going to see Mommy?
Yeah, we're gonna see your mommy.
And he's talking to himself again. All right.
Back to the slide.
Whatever you say.
So, Damien
Yes.
takes you to the
Sky calls Shelly Mommy. Let's go.
So, Damien leads you guys to the outer ring of the city, to a dive bar called Blackouts. It is rough and kind of run down. There is a fight pit in the center of it, with different
yeah.
people competing as
Oh,
a spectacle.
hell yeah.
This guy's kind of place.
Soleil's kind of place.
Oh hell yeah!
So Damien will enter and sit at a table and wait for you guys.
Shelly would kind of like uh stop in front of him and do a curtsy. I didn't get a chance to properly thank you yet. I know it was a deal we had, but I still appreciate it.
We are in no formal setting, but you're welcome.
But you.
And she'll like
Oh.
and she'll like kind of uh scurry slash edge on over to Cade and grip his sleeve between her two fingers like she did when they were traveling.
Mm-hmm. Kate will lean forward and grab some like peanuts off the table and eat a few. And don't let Damien get to you. He's only pissy because he had a fight with Dad.
I know. I'm not offended, but it's good to see you again, Cade. I missed you.
Well, I'd say it's good to see you too again, Shelly. Glad you all made it here in one
Jelly
piece.
Nation, Jelly Nation, how we feeling?
Loving it.
Bright red, in a tiny silly grin. I hope you've been well since I saw you last. You you didn't look too good last time I saw you at the race. I was really
Is
worried.
that a fact?
Hmm.
Just a minor disagreement is all. You should have seen the other guy.
I'm not surprised.
Best line,
I
always.
was.
That's even better.
Right.
So, Soleil and Sky, you guys can enter too.
Slay upon arriving at Blackout, she's like, something about this establishment feels like I've been here before. I don't know why. She'll open the door going, now this is my kind of party. And like she will like just strut on in, like she no longer she's got her tricorn back on. She's like got her coat kind of going around, just going, good shit.
Good shit. Sorry, that
I
got
will
me.
mention that Bollie does not look like himself, so I highly doubt either of you will recognize him.
Oh, absolutely not. She's kind of like looking around, kind of getting her bearings, trying to see if she spots any of them. She's like, ah. She'll like take
Probably
a deep
spots
breath in.
Celine.
Oh yeah, she's looking around. She kind of glances in the corner. She's like, waves over at Celine, starts making her way, and then stops, glances over to the side, and looks at the fight pit, and she just starts going, later, and she'll head over and head over to the rest of the group.
I feel like Sky didn't notice where everyone was at first until the slime started being like, "Mommy, mommy, mommy, mommy." I was like, "Oh, oh, found her, got it, shit."
Go boy, go!
It's like, okay, okay, and starts heading over there.
It's lovely to see you all doing well.
Hello. Bollie greets with a grin.
Prize
Yeah.
slime from hair to hand to Shelly.
Yeah,
Who the
Shelly.
fuck is that?
Shelly would
Points to it.
snuggle Sandwich for a second and take back Val too, before going back to holding on to Kate's sleeve.
A much weaker human that's the same age as Guy. Just smiling,
fuck is that?
bright-eyed.
Right? Who the fuck are you?
That's Bollie.
Oh, I'm Bollie. Hello.
Yeah, he kind of looks at Bollie. Remembers the interaction on the carriage with Bollie. He's like, "Do you mind if I?" And she's gonna like kind of grab Bollie's hand, kind of move the like sleeve up, like, no.
No stitches.
It's like, no. Who are you, and what did you do with Bollie? When did Bollie become like a kid?
I kid.
Got healed. Apparently,
shit.
magic is real, which is amazing. I've never seen a spell like that. None of them have ever worked like that.
Throws Bollie a smug grin.
So,
Speaking of magic, here's your magic stick back.
Everything.
Hands to Shelly. And style back.
About
Thank
all
you.
of it.
yeah, Sully will also hand back any possessions that she was holding on to.
Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it.
And then just holds Bollie's bag and is like, I mean, this is yours. And hand
I-
over.
Those, yeah.
So I'm
Just laughing about
guessing everything was taken care of without any issue?
Sure.
Any more issue than we were expecting.
Not any issues on our part, anyway, but I cannot say the same for our sponsor.
Ah, well, as long as you guys are okay, that's what matters, right?
Damien and Kate already one drink in the night.
Speaking of Monsieur Damien, this is our newest party member, Soleil. Unfortunately, the frog with whom you met, unfortunately, she passed back in. Oh, what town was that?
Milltown.
Milltown.
I'm
And
sorry for your loss.
We hired Soleil here for some extra muscle.
Greetings.
Oh,
I
that does remind me though. Where are Timmy and Guy?
They're at the shop.
Last
The
we
shop's
checked, at
ready?
least.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
last I checked, it was damn near complete, but they've put themselves in quite the good position. And might I add, the locksmanship on their shop, mwah, perfection.
It's a Tito special.
Unselin thinks to like the
Nice.
name of the shop.
I do believe you guys will enjoy the name of the shop.
What's
Oh,
the name? Excited.
I think it'd be better something that you saw for yourselves rather than I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Where is
Agreed.
it? I'd like to go there. I don't feel much like drinking.
Um, she's so I will look at Sky. Look back at the fight pit, going, "If you want to show the way, I have prior engagements."
Size, fine, I'll show them. Or at least
Soleil's
him,
making her
whatever.
way towards the
You
fight
can also
pit.
give Bollie directions as well. Bollie has
Yeah, I
been in
figured that's what it was, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
he got told
honestly,
to like
yeah.
Yeah.
free
I
someone.
okay.
As
I
you're
then
walking to the fight pit, Soleil, Damien will say, "What, are you too good to drink with us?"
no, not at all. I haven't had a good bout in a hot minute, and I'd love to get my hands a little dirty.
He will set an ale on the table for you. You should wait until the champion gets here. It's much
Oh,
more
her eyes,
beautiful.
her eyes will like kind of light up, and her hair will start to swirl upwards, and like happy little like ecstatic, not like the where when she's angry, like the really aggressive. It'll be like happy little crackles of electricity, like kind of bounce between the clouds in her hair. And she's like, "Now this I have to see."
You speak as if you know the champion personally, monsieur.
If you're asking if I've met the champion, no, I don't know who the champion is. I have, well, and as he kind of like thinks about it, Cade leans in with his ale. We've been to this establishment a few times.
Oh, I see.
They'll bring out
Um,
the champion a little later. It's a good show.
I see. Who was that woman who started clapping during the? She
Oh,
was wearing. She was wearing that very interesting dress.
you'll meet her soon. Don't worry.
Woman.
I assume
Is she
this
coming?
guy does
fucking
give
Soleil.
the directions.
I would assume so.
Uh,
Yes, Bollie.
Okay.
Directions or
Happy
leads,
to
it apparently does. It doesn't matter really either way.
Is she coming here?
The directions are better, is all.
Yeah, Sky doesn't need to escort Bollie unless that's what Sky wants to do.
Woman.
Filet women, mine. What the hell?
You did not hear. So upon hearing about a woman, Scylla goes, "Woman."
Oh my
A woman,
god.
sir. She had us at just 2 words.
Come inside.
Damn.
But yes.
How's-
Sky, or do you want to escort Bollie?
I'd probably remain since it sounds like it's better to just give directions.
Sounds good. Great. So Bollie, you set out for the shop.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Good. Good. Good.
Oh,
Uh,
there it goes.
Soleil has grabbed the ale and is drinking.
Good. Good. You would notice that Shay and Eden are not drinking, but Cade and Damien are drinking freely.
um.
Huh?
So this woman, is she coming here to drink with us, or are we
That was
meeting her tomorrow?
no tonight. That was the plan. We were gonna come here and drink and collect ourselves, I guess.
Oh, this is no time for. So what you're saying is this is no time for serious talk. This is more fun time, correct?
I mean,
Mhm.
I maybe. Cade pats Damien's shoulder. he's just whimpering like someone kicked him in the balls. He had an idea of what could happen today, and well, there. He just pats his back.
Celine will like lean over. She'll clink her glass with the Archduke. Well, to not failing entirely today. And then she takes a drink.
As you guys are drinking, the doors open and a woman walks in, kind of dressed like an exotic dancer, um, just like cloths across her breasts to cover it, and literally just like a g-string, like both ass cheeks. Yes, she is pretty much covering the bare minimum, but she's wearing like a mask. And she walks in. Behind her is a fire genasi female, with half of her hair like dull and bald, and the other half like this fiery hair that's swooped to the side. And then
Slays at attention.
there is one more individual following them in, a human male. Libra, if you want to describe your human male.
It is a tall, pale man with brown hair and these like fluorescent neon yellow eyes. He's got a scruffy beard, and he is very clearly a buff fighter man with clearly family like passed down in the family great sword on his back.
Hell yeah.
And he's just got like the brightest grin.
Perfect. She struts right up to your guys' table and finds a spot. I hope I'm not late.
We're just getting this party started.
Wonderful. I'm glad to hear it.
Celine will like probably pull up a chair and like make room and.
Mm-hmm. She walks over. Yeah.
Sorry. He also just randomly keeps stealing glances at the scantily clad woman. Nod, nod.
So she walks over to Cade and puts a hand on his shoulder and goes, "Okay, dear. It's good to see you again. I hope you're well." And Cade will stiffen up, as she's like right next to him, and won't look at her. My dear, I am not upset at you or anything. Any sorrow, any guilt, that's what you put on yourself. I never blamed you, dear. She kind of pats his back a little bit and then goes back to the table. Hello, everybody.
Bonjour.
Well, hello to you.
I am Duchess Elowyn Thorne. It is an absolute pleasure to make all of your acquaintances.
The pleasure is all ours, madame.
Wonderful.
I must say you make quite the entrance.
Well, of
I can agree
course
to
I
that.
have to. This is a disguise, dear, a disguise.
Oh?
Of course. When I wear this, nobody's looking at my face.
I mean, fair.
I mean, that's very fair.
That's very true. That's very true.
So, you all know Damien and his loyal ones. As I said, I'm Elowyn. The Genasi with me is Zafara. And this young man is Sam.
Oh, hello.
Well, hello to you.
I knew it was coming. It still got me.
What'd you say the Genasi's name was?
Zafara.
Zafara. Soleil is definitely like she's glancing at the three of them. Like she gives like a very courteous nod towards the Duchess, but her eyes are fixated on Zafara, going, "Pleasure to meet you,
Zafara
our
is
acquaintance."
currently holding a conversation with Eden and Shay at another table.
She is still looking at her.
Okay. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Is she looking at her or is she looking at her ass?
I will not answer this question.
Well, I heard you all had an absolutely eventful day. At least the three of you.
That's putting it lightly.
Now,
You guys look awesome, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think.
Uh,
Oh, I don't have this.
Fancy.
well, you are all drinking on my dollar tonight, as it were, so feel free to indulge.
Do you live around here, madame?
Yes, I do. I live at the peak.
Is that like the nobleman's center or?
There's many nobles that live there. I happen
I
to be
think she was
one of them.
asking you.
You happen to be a noble, or you happen to live with one?
Be among the ones that live at the top.
Ah,
She's the Duchess.
She said
She is
she
the
was
Duchess.
Yes.
She
Confused,
did say
Sammy.
this.
Were you also distracted by the fact that her tits are out? Because that is very distracting.
See, the perfect disguise.
You should just say it.
no, no.
necessarily.
There were some persons at the circus who dressed very similarly. The tits are not what faze me. However nice they are, um, I'm still trying
I'll
to
drink to that.
process. I'm still trying to process the day partially.
I mean, I'll drink to that.
That's why we're unwinding. Damien pipes up. It's a little R&R if you want to look at it like that.
please.
Deep voice
I think-
Damien.
How are you? No, I don't know who spoke first.
What?
We all kind of spoke at once.
I just want to forget about that horrible man. It's like straight up fucking almost upending the entire mug down her gullet.
Chug, 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 chug.
Chug.
Oh yeah,
Chug.
Shelly didn't discover her alcohol tolerance until after we separated.
Mm-hmm.
Celine's going to lean forward towards Cade and Damien. Just out of curiosity, how were you hoping today was going to go?
Damien takes a drink and Cade leans over to you a little stiffer than he usually is, in an uncomfortable sense. He's like, well, you see, I think Damien was certain that, I really ain't sure what he was certain of. He was just hoping he didn't have to apologize, I would assume.
That was
Really
very
quite hard on that one.
that was very rude of the king to not even accept the apology from Monsieur Damien, but not even give one back. I understand entirely. She says she takes another drink.
He is the emperor, and he can pretty much do what he pleases. If he says you're to be executed for treason, you're to be executed for treason. The only one you had to
Are you
convince in that
committed or
room
not?
was him. Exactly.
I don't
You
think
can
any
see why
amount of
Damien wishes to change these.
Yeah, I didn't think any amount of words that I was going to say, especially with the advisor in his ear and the fat one spitting his grossness everywhere. I didn't think we were going to get very far.
No, we were not. We would not get far at all. But all that is behind us. We can look to a brighter future. But you see why Damien is so dead set on claiming his birthright.
You have my support, monsieur.
He sits up straight. Damien does. And he looks at you. That is greatly appreciated.
Your brother, Lucien, also a very interesting sort. We met him actually on our way to Iron Ridge. He was following us out a little bit outside with his cavalry. He'd like to talk about himself and his trophies that he's hunted.
He likes to hunt. I'm afraid I know very little of my half brothers.
He seemed very in love with the idea of killing monsters for sport and only sport, and just having the like amount in that's what he talked about anyway in his like own little den that he has. Like the way I picture it is he just has mounts upon mounts of stuffed animals. He talked about killing a sea serpent once. He was going on about some white deer in the forest. It made Bollie very upset.
Fascinating. I know I've heard rumors
hate
that he is
people
a
who just
top
have a
notch
sword.
cavalier, but I am surprised.
Easy way to get into
He
an accent. Deep drink.
If you're not using the animal, you shouldn't hunt it. That's my opinion. Death is not necessary unless it absolutely is. Sport is not a necessity. Just no offense, because I know that's a noble thing.
There are many who would agree with you. Yes, it's a seen as a thing of power, I guess, to just be able to throw away something that others would be able to live off of. A strange world
That's
indeed.
wrong. I also feel like a white stag sounds pretty mythical, so you probably shouldn't hunt it. But then again, it could just be one covered in snow, so it could be a thing.
Shelly in the background, pulling her mug away from a curious Samgit. No, baby. No alcohol for you.
Sammy basically downs a whole drink in one gulp.
Hell yeah.
Kalei has wandered off to where the fire genasi is.
Oh. Damien will lean forward at some point while drinking. Well, what is on your next agenda? You are untracked. Their last known coordinates for you would be here in the city.
I'm for myself. I'm not so sure. I part of me wants to go back to the kingdom of Corinth. That is where yeah. That is where I grew up, and honestly, I think being on a separate continent might help my case of being away from getting kidnapped and tracked again. But who knows where it will take me? I don't exactly have a plan.
We can
I
wait
don't
and
know
see.
about everybody else.
Well, if you are looking for employment, I would be honored to use your skills.
Celine will kind of give like a small like a smile. You seem like a decent employer. a trustworthy one at that. You've gotten me out of many of scrapes recently, so oui, monsieur. Be glad to be an employee of yours.
The Duchess Elowen will ruffle Damien's hair and be like, "Oh, Damien, you're making friends. This is wonderful."
I love her.
So long as I'm able to continue my studies, I'm more than happy to work for you if you'll have me, Lord Damien.
More. Yes, without a doubt.
Whatever they're doing, I'll be in too. So like, kind of like gives like
A passing
like a
remark.
minor, yeah, passing remark as she wanders off.
Are you sure Soleil wouldn't rather be with the Duchess?
Soleil is going for the fire genasi. She is following the fire genasi.
The Fire Genasi is currently visiting with Damien's retainers, Eden and Shay, at their own little table.
I feel like Soleil kind of feels like, based on what how she's kind of been interacting with, like she feels like kind of like a bit semi of a bodyguard. She's like not necessarily retaining the party, but like is there to assist with whatever they need. So she's like, yeah, we're in a relaxing time. I'm gonna go make a friend.
Sammy is going to single out Sky when he notices that Sky's axe is on him, and he would notice that Sky seems kind of tense, but obviously not all that tense, and ask if he wants a good spar.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Absolutely.
I don't want to kill no one right now.
Well, no. Lethal blows, obviously. I got my sword.
Do you want to fight with weapons?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Just overconfident
Sorry.
asshole.
You just look like someone who hasn't fought for a while, yet you seem like the type who would want to fight regularly.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Kind of annoys that nothing. I mean, I understand. I'm glad nothing went wrong, but it kind of sucks at the same time.
I completely
Like,
understand.
I was
That's
so
fine.
bored.
So, do you want a spar?
Sure, why not? Kind of like grin about it. It's like down the rest of whatever drink number he was on. I don't even know. Probably 3 or 4.
Ah, Drunken Spar is the best.
Oh fuck yeah, it is.
Absolutely. Especially with an horseman.
You guys can sign up to fight each other in the pit if you want and be entertainment for the bar.
Yeah,
Oh, hell
probably
yeah.
what we do.
Hell yeah. Sammy would do that.
I don't have a fight pit map made. I've got to be honest with you. I did not expect a fight pit to actually happen amongst the party members. My poor planning. My
What?
bad.
I was right here.
Yeah, that's very poor planning on your part. You knew Sammy.
It's true.
I told you
You knew
about him.
Sammy, you knew Sky, you knew Soleil. Excuse me.
To be fair, I expected the party to drink. That's about it.
Well, there is drinking.
There is drinking, yes. Do I have a map? That
Sammy's definitely downed at least 2 mugs by now.
You know, I really don't have anything great. 1 second. I mean, it's just a small fighting arena. You could just theater of mind this shit.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't need me. You don't need for shit. This is a player fight. I don't do anything.
So having like momentarily snapped out of like distraction, will glance over at the fight pit, see the two of them in the little fight pit, and go, "Fuck!" and run over to the side and just kind of
we're
like
signed up for the fight pit. Fight.
Sully will rush over to the two of them and going, "Are we fighting?"
Everything just crashed, is what happened.
Oh.
So, those are the choices of the party. The Duchess Elowen will suggest that Sam goes with you to the Lost Lands, as Sam has been to the Lost Lands before and would basically act as a guide.
Where did Basil go on your stream?
And this over here is where you see a fiery pit of death. Oh, and that's also a fiery pit of death. That's a rock.
Hey kids, you want to see a dead body?
I don't know what you're talking about.
But we can call it there so I can make the fight pit.
Yes.
I've got
Oh,
2
there,
weeks to
Basil.
make a fight pit. All right.
We have 2 weeks to make a fight fit. And yes,
Nah,
yes. But thank you very much for DMing for us tonight, Sage.
Yee.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
We got the marks removed.
Woohoo!
The marks have been removed.
That is also our next milestone, so you guys do get to level up now that the marks are gone.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go!
Doing that right now because I'm gonna forget.
Right. Get your level up.
Yeah, that's a good reason to also have waited for next session for the fight.
Oh, yeah, I
Yes.
absolutely agree.
Wait, what is?
Yeah.
Right,
What am I-
right. There's a method to my madness.
I'm a
I'm
level
guessing-
above you two because you two haven't leveled.
Oh, yeah, we have to level.
True. This is also
Milestone.
quite an important level for Soleil because she gets access to her extra attack. Yay!
Yeah, that would have been a quick fight.
Shelly is finally above 40 hit points. Let's go.
Let's go!
I'll probably do my av like late or throughout the week. I'll remind myself.
Okay.
But yes, thank you very much for hosting, Sage.
Adios, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Told me that she loved me. I told her that I love her too. I wonder what she's doing.